An air-launched ballistic missile (ALBM) is a ballistic missile launched from an aircraft. An ALBM allows the launch aircraft to stand off at long distances from its target, keeping it well outside the range of defensive weapons like anti-aircraft missiles and interceptor aircraft. Historically, once launched, the missile was essentially immune to interception due to a lack of capable anti-ballistic missiles, with those few that did exist being limited to non-static positions. This combination of features allowed the strategic bomber to present a credible deterrent second strike option in an era when improving anti-aircraft defenses appeared to be rendering conventional bombers obsolete. However, by the 1990s, surface-to-air missile technology had innovated to the point of allowing the interception of such weapons, especially in their terminal phase from road mobile systems, albeit at a lower probability of kill poke. By the early 21st century, capable, dedicated ABM systems from several nations had been deployed in significant numbers, with examples including upgraded MEM-104 Patriot and S-300, THAAD, SM-3, and S-400. Spurring further innovation in hypersonic glide vehicles to penetrate such systems and keep ballistic missiles capable. The ALBM concept was studied in the US as a way to ensure the usefulness and survivability of their large bomber fleet. After testing several experimental designs as part of the WS-199 efforts in the 1950s, the US Air Force began development of the AGM-87 Skybolt missile with range on the order of 1,150 miles, 1,850 km. The only other major force relying on strategic bombers was the Royal Air Force, who also selected the Skybolt to arm their V-bomber fleet. The Soviet Union moved their strategic force directly to intercontinental ballistic missiles. Skybolt ultimately failed several key tests, while the US Navy's AGM-27 Polaris offered the same advantages and more. Skybolt was cancelled, leading to the Skybolt crisis and an agreement to sell Polaris to the Royal Navy as part of the Nassau Agreement. The concept saw little active development until the 1970s, when ICBM warheads began to become accurate enough to attack other ECBMs while they were still on the ground. The US carried out several experiments using existing missile designs dropped from cargo aircraft, but ultimately abandoned this line of research entirely. No further strategic ALBM development has been carried out by the US, and this class of missile never saw active use. An anti-aircraft missile is a guided missile designed to destroy or damage enemy aircraft. These missiles can be launched from the ground, sea, or air and are a crucial part of modern defense systems. They work by detecting, tracking, and intercepting incoming aircraft or missiles, neutralizing aerial threats before they can cause harm. Anti-aircraft missiles are essential for protecting military assets, infrastructure, and civilian areas from air attacks. Recent wars like those between Russia, Ukraine, Israel-Palestine, and Israel-Lebanon reveal a noticeable shift in military and defense tactics. Whether it's the deployment of countless missiles, the rise of cyber attacks, or the use of pagers and walkie-talkies, warfare has transformed through innovative methods. Nations now strive to be the best in the world, aiming to eliminate any threat as soon as it's detected. Among the most unpredictable and dangerous threats are aerial attacks capable of devastating vast areas and killing thousands in an instant. As a result, countries have recognized the need not only to strengthen their military arsenals with advanced missile systems, but also to invest in top-tier anti-aircraft defenses. These sophisticated systems can neutralize and intercept incoming threats. Below are some of the most notable military systems around the world. This list is curated based on information available on various online sources. The term is often used to describe a radical change in the ways wars were fought. There are three concepts that are widely discussed which describe the ways in which wars over the years have changed that in turn has increased military effectiveness. They are military revolution, military technical revolution, and revolution in military affairs. These missiles can be launched from various platforms including ground-based systems, naval ships, and even aircraft. Ground-launched systems are often deployed in military bases or around key infrastructure, while naval ships use them to defend against air threats at sea. Air-launched missiles are carried by fighter jets to engage enemy aircraft in combat. The Chinese HQ-9 long-range anti-aircraft missile system is designed to target and destroy enemy aircraft, cruise missiles, air-to-surface missiles, tactical ballistic missiles, and helicopters across all operational altitudes. It operates both day and night, regardless of weather conditions. Development of the Honky 9 began in the early 1980s, initially drawing inspiration from the US Patriot air defense missile system. The Patriot MEM-104, short for Phased Array Tracking Radar to Intercept on Target, is an all-weather, all-altitude air defense system developed by the US to counter tactical ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and advanced aircraft. Produced through the combined efforts of Raytheon in Massachusetts and Lockheed Martin Missiles and Fire Control in Florida, it was added to the U.S. military's arsenal in 1974. The system can detect and identify nearly 100 missiles simultaneously. Its smallest tactical and fire subunit, the battery, includes 4 to 8 launchers pooled with 4 missiles each.